What up, channel? It's FoRePLayy, and we got another commentary today. Today's gonna be a little motivational rant. This one is something I just wanted to do, something I wanted to put out for a little bit. This is old school gameplay from when we were on Caliber. I was going through my vault, wanted to clean some videos out. This was still a good quality video. I think I put up 40 plus, and those are always good. However, I'm sorry because we had Dito on our team. This was before the Dallas sketchy situation and stuff like that happened. So yeah, 40 bombs are always good to watch, and plus I just want you guys to listen to what I got to say for this one, you know, because we're going motivational. And the reason that I kind of want to do this is there's two things actually. I've been noticing something a lot lately, and that's people not staying humble. And I hate that more than almost anything. I hate when people win and they start to act different from when they weren't winning, you know? And I don't know if you guys know those people. My brother's like that in particular. Like, he'll beat me at a game of horse and basketball and be like, yeah, son. And I'm like, what? Like, you relax a little bit. But anyway, I'm not saying you shouldn't have confidence in your team, but there's some teams out there that are going above and beyond, not taking shots at anybody, but people just need to stay humble. And this is kind of going to be a little motivational in a sense of letting you know, think about where you are in your life right now. And I say this in all honesty. I want to know where you're at in your life, where you plan to be, and if it's getting any better or worse than what it was. For me, for example, right? Well, let's talk about fitness. You guys know I really like fitness. I like what I'm doing in terms of fitness, and I kind of wanted to say it's only getting better. Every day it's getting better. You know, if I eat bad, then it's gonna get worse. If I don't go to the gym, then it's not gonna get better or worse, I guess, but it'll just stay the same. And let's relate that back to Call of Duty. If you just sit around and you go into all these 8s or these customs, or you just play league play and you don't have a goal, then there's no purpose in anything you're doing. If you don't have a goal to become something, if you game just a game, you like sitting around pressing buttons, having a good time, hanging out with your friends, that is completely awesome. This video is not for you. But if you want to become something, whether it is the best game battles player ever, the best pretty much anything ever, then you need to have a goal. Every positive action starts with a goal, and you gotta take it out of neutral and get going. A lot of people stay in neutral, and I was watching a motivational speech the other day where he talks about how people don't do actions. Everyone talks to hype themselves up. I don't remember who it was. If I could, I'd definitely link it below. It's an awesome motivational speech, and you know I'm all about that stuff. But a lot of people talk the talk, but nobody's willing to work for it or walk the walk. And that goes with everything. You know those people that are always talking about how they're going to do this or how they're going to do that, but they never get up to actually do it? I'm trying to tell you right now not to be that guy. Don't be the guy that sits there, or the girl. I know there's girls that watch this. Sorry about that. But don't be the girl or guy that just sits and doesn't do anything. You literally are on the doorstep of anything you want in the rest of your life. Life definitely isn't fair. There's been people in my life that have been born into so much money, and you know, I wish I had a lot of money. That'd be incredible. It'd make life so much easier. But just because I don't means I gotta work harder, you know? If you guys follow me on Instagram, you notice I post up these pictures of motivational, not motivational, but like different locations throughout the world that I would like to live. And that's because pictures motivate me to say, I want that one day. And it's not happening yet. I'm not sitting on $1 million or anything like that, but it's gonna happen. I don't know how or when, but we're gonna make it happen. And that's why we created this FoRePLayy gang. And not everyone, or not anybody's left behind. You gotta work to get what you want, but once you do work, then you're gonna reap the benefits of it no matter what it is. And that's why I'm doing this video, to kind of say, get out of neutral, get going, and anything that you said you were gonna do tomorrow, do today. If it's late at night, then do it tomorrow, obviously. But there's really no time for excuses. A lot of people tell me, I just don't have time to game all day. Then you better make the proper use of the time that you do have if you're trying to be a pro. If you have a team and you guys can only play 2 hours a day, those better be really organized 2 hours of scrimming where you go over things while you're not playing, you look at what you did wrong, or the next day you look at what you did wrong, show improvements. If you're trying to work out, no excuses on that. If you don't have the money to eat healthy, then eat healthier than you were, because obviously you have money to eat. if you there's just so many different situations and scenarios like that, you know. And I'm really not trying to be the guy that's getting on you saying all that stuff, but I really want people to become everything that they can be, because I think we live in a society now where you don't always become the better version of yourself. Everyone's so worried about keeping up with other people, whether it's buying the newest shoes, whether it's buying the newest clothes to look good, whether it's having the nicest car. None of that really matters unless it bothers you. And if it does bother you, then work harder to get it. And that's kind of like what I did with Envious, for example. Okay, let me get personal real quick. I like getting personal with my channel because you guys can accept it and you guys can know the truth of things. When I first created Envious, all I did was play video games. Legit, I didn't work out. You guys know this, you know, I told you I wasn't healthy. All I did was play in tournaments 24/7. I got up in the morning and I would play in a tournament and I would just game all day. I would win the tournament, and that's how I supported myself, through tournament winning. So if I didn't win, like legit, Stainville and myself, if we didn't win, we didn't pay whatever it was that had to be paid at that time or anything like that. And this is small tournament prizes. Now we're playing for thousands of dollars. Before, a whole pro circuit ladder was $1,200. So that's $300 each. Wait, let me do the math. Yeah, that's $300 each. So that was a huge deal for everyone, you know what I mean? But ultimately, what it did is putting in all those hours and those collective those collective tournament wins. I've personally won over 100 tournaments by myself, and I say that now talking to you guys as these people that may not have won all those tournaments, but it's going to open up the doors in the future for you to do something. And that's the same with anything in life. Whether you right now are at a point where you feel like people get things handed to them, it's because most people do. You know, not most people. A lot of people have to work for things too, but I'm saying those people might have worked harder than you know to get to what they have. I heard somebody the other day, they were hating on Nade Shot, for example. I don't get along with Nade Shot, really. It's not like a disagreement or anything like that. They were just hating on him, and I sat there for a second and I was like, you know, he's worked to get what he has, whether it be through Optic or not. I respect him because he worked to get it. Same with anybody. Every person that's played this game since the beginning, they've all worked hard to get it, you know. And these teams have been around forever, whether it be Optic, Fear, Parasite. If you guys know Parasite, this player Parasite, he just won COD Champs, so he's, you know, he made a really good amount of money. He used to get dominated in COD 4, not in a sense of his skill, but his teams. He was never really on a top team to win anything in COD 4, but he stuck around, he persevered, and he won, you know. And that's because of his work ethic. That, and he's probably doing the same thing I was doing, where you don't really do much besides game. And yet again, I respect it because he's putting in the work to be the best. And I think that's something that we're all striving to be, is the best. And I hope if you guys get one thing from my videos, you guys get motivation to do something, or you get motivation to do something a little bit different than you would have done before. That's because that's what my channel is going to be about, is motivation. And to be honest, not only motivation, but just the ability to want to get better in anything, you know? I told you before, I hate losing. Like, legit hate losing at anything. And we've been losing in team scrims because we haven't put in the work. So every time we lose, I'm like, man, this is so stupid. We should be winning. We should be winning. Then I think to myself, do you deserve to win? Because you haven't been working. You haven't been putting in the time to go over strats, to go over breakouts, or whatever. All the nerdy stuff that you have to do to be a successful team. It's not just go around, go through the motions, press buttons. Everyone has strats. Everyone goes over setups, whether it be search and destroy setups, rush routes, anything. By the way, these Akimbos are insane. I'm so glad we banned them. God, I'm just looking at me running around with these. That's ridiculous. But anyway, Kimball Caps, rest in peace. It was a great run. I had you. And yes, I used them. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Straight motivation, straight honesty, straight FoRePLayy gang talk. And that's pretty much all I got. I'm going to let this video close out with, what do I got to tell you guys? Do I got anything cool to tell you? I really don't have anything cool. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway on Twitter. Basically, I'm going to give away some squid grips and gamer grip, and I'm going to give away some Gamma Labs, put it all in a package, give it out to about 5 people, so it'll be like 5 3-thing packages, so that'll be kind of cool. If you guys aren't following me at Twitter, FoRePLayy, same as my YouTube, and definitely I'll send you guys some stuff. So this has been FoRePLayy from Team Envious, the FoRePLayy gang, icons black, and that's it. I'm out. Peace. What up, FoRePLayy gang? I hope that you guys enjoyed that commentary. As always, little motivational rants. If you can, favorite, comment, like, subscribe, get at me on Twitter if you want, say what up. Haven't talked to all of you guys yet, and that's the plan too. If you notice, I just got a text, and you can probably hear that little text noise, but I'm gonna leave it in here because we're 100% real around here. Until next time, guys, take care.